My fellow Tropicans, it's again time to see a new update. We're going to see what ends up happening for as far as one of the biggest updates that I've literally seen for Tropico 6. My name is Mac here at the MacGyver7 channel, and today we're going to be doing some game related news on Tropico 6. So let's go ahead and dump a truckload worth of information onto the plate. Now, they are really good about showing everything directly in the PlayStation UI. I also have a link down below if you want to take a look at the article directly on Reddit. A little bit more of a cleaner format, which we're going to be going over directly for as far as what ends up happening. So .11, which comes into us is just the 11.0 version, has been released for as far as what we've been seeing inside of the situations. And we're going to be seeing an improvement for as far as the sandbox mapping. We're going to be seeing the portions of the original Portuguese language being supported. Game no longer overwrites all autosaves when in pause mode. The docks and airplanes now are airplanes in the airport portions of the relocations. As long as you arrive time and the next vessel is like 2 months away, you're pretty much fine, which I still think is an open issue, but improvements is more likely going to be something that they're going to continue to improve. Community feedback. They saw a situation for the lobby and balancing. The impact of corrupt have been reduced by approximately 1/3. The DLC soundtrack have higher priority and probability of playing, so you can definitely jam out to the new exactly music that is going to be corresponding with it, because they really do have good music, and I do like that they have a stream friendly version of it too. It is now possible to complete objects such as place a building near an embassy by relocating the buildings. On top of that, in the lobby DLC, the normal parks in the DLC are no longer unique. On top of that, when you look at the issue for as far as the guard towers that did not attack the rebels, I've had that many times and got my hand completely destroyed, which makes me kind of want to play the game again, because I might be able to get past that one part I was stuck at. I got a bunch of guerrilla reinforce. Not my fault. People turn against me, but you'll have to watch to find out one of these days when I stream. But looking at the situation for as far as the fixed defenses and the priorities that could not be set in the rebels attack, on top of the issues and the tourists that did not leave the island after undergoing the way of the blue pill, straight up like, oh no, an asylum, or is it the Matrix? So that's kind of interesting. You have rebels that are invincible, and you got people taking the Matrix pill. What an interesting predicament. As we move on to the unfulfilled objects and construction landing inside of chapter 4 in the tutorial, the multiplayer errors have been elaborated on top of the rebel behaviors. Those rebels, oh gee golly. The fixed issue spans wide as we look at top of the Tropicos getting stuck on the dock, kids that cannot be inside of their parents' names with the original immigration report, so they did not have papers lined up. That's kind of horrible. It's like that island can only hold so many. You need to make sure you keep care of your people. The whole point of being El Presidente. But looking at the situation for as far as the areas that affect the non-priority applications and the relocating buildings, they pretty much did away with the old system and did a new with a good system. And the issues in the efficiency for as far as the ranches that would not update after relocating, I've had that happen before. For as far as the fixed issues on the billboards were not properly after relocating, there's a lot of issues with the relocating. For as far as the duplicate buildings with those internally aligned grids, plantations are now correctly shown in the resources inside the screens, while in duplication modes, duplications and relocations inside of the media buildings result into the wrong workloads, which in the newspaper also affects that, as they cannot post into the pause menu. On top of that, it removes the pause option from the bus stop and garage, which was already an issue that they covered a few patches ago due to the unwanted side effect of them just lingering around. And now it's apparently dark and garbage, and they'll probably drop FPS. Yeah, because that happened in Subnautica. Seriously, they were like too much trash. FPS drop. But fixed an issue where the dock without road connecting to it was still received good. Also on top of the situation as a issue in the research labs investigating the knowledge work mode did not improve the efficiency of the offices. Looking at the situation for as far as what we will see in the road placement, and we can see what we can go directly in a little bit more. Let me get past that. that we can just kind of see a little bit more easier as we finish this. For better driving ability. On top of the situation for the overlays not showing during the placement of the space memorial inside of LPRES signup, and several crashes, several translation text issue, and a few graphical glitches, which pretty much matches up to almost everything that's right over here. And again, they have everything just kind of laid out in like different sections, but again, these are the huge bug lists for as far as what ends up happening versus 1.12. So if you are new to the network, you can always like, share, and subscribe. Helps me out as the creator and is absolutely free. And if you do today, who knows? Maybe just you can become El Presidente in a world that is patched. But you'll just have to subscribe to find out. And I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll see you there. For all the notes and direct, I'll have the Reddit link directly down below so you can kind of follow up with all those bugs and fixes.